Colorado Family Travels. We are back at it again. Hey Jack, how you doing?
Good.
So, we are not in Colorado. We're actually in Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas, home of?
Unspeakable.
The whole flight, he was looking down going, Unspeakable did this, Unspeakable did that, Unspeakable did that there.
And
So there
I
you go.
saw a bunch of houses looking like his.
Ooh. So we are at Houston Hobby Airport. We are heading to Miami, Florida. We are spending the day down in Miami, and then tomorrow we hop on a Royal Caribbean cruise, Allure of the Sea, for an 8-night Southern Caribbean cruise. Are you excited?
Yep, and I'm very tired.
We are all tired. Our flight out of Denver this morning, our flight left at 8:20, so we were on the road by 5 a.m. and just kind of up and moving. So we join you from Texas. We'll rejoin you from Florida, most likely. We'll see. Maybe we'll look around the airport a little bit. We load in about 20 minutes. So what do we say, Jack? We say goodbye? We'll say soon.
See you soon.
Yeah, I figured I'd stretch my legs a little bit because we've been on that flight. First flight was 2.5 hours. Next flight's 2.5 hours. So walk around a little bit. Some cool restaurants. Papado's Seafood Kitchen over here. Past a couple of the restaurants. Just walking around. I don't even know what terminal we're in, but if there is multiple terminals, but we're just gonna walk this way a little bit, look around. Houston. Been to Texas before, but never been to Houston. So, see what they got. So down that way, gates 20 through 29. I see a Buffalo Wild Wings, Papacitos over there. World Duty Free Houston. I think if we headed that way, we end up going over to the main terminal and baggage claim, and we're not going to do that. Some cool artwork over here. Gates 1 through 5. No. Nope. Oh, yeah, let's look at the information board. Oh, right. A bunch of different information here. You are here, so here we are. Security checkpoints over there.
And our flight should be right here.
Something like that. So across from Papacitos is Wendy's hidden back over there. Oh, what's that sign? Let's look over that sign. See a sign over there. Back underneath, it says Houston, Texas. Let's get a sign on. A picture of that sign. Across from the Wendy's and Papado's is a airplane play area. No food, animals, or shoes. It's a little display area to hang out. Little TVs. Little airplane setup. Place to put your shoes as you play. A little slide. Oh, that's cute. Alright, if you've seen one of our recent videos about our air tags, we have loaded up the air tags for this trip, and we have all 4 bags in Houston currently. That's a good thing. Let's see if they get to Miami. Alright, plane is boarding. We are heading out of Texas. That was a fun, quick trip. 20 minutes in Texas. Next up, Florida. We have made it to Miami. We're still at the airport. Just wanted to give a quick update. We were on that plane for a long time. So at one point I looked at the tracker and it said about 30 minutes left. I'm like, okay, cool. Went back to sleep. Woke up probably 45 minutes later and I'm like, we haven't landed yet. It said we have 37 minutes left. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. Then they got on and said that due to weather delays, we'd been circling for a while. Well, then we finally landed, and they wouldn't let us go to our gate because there was lightning in the area, so they couldn't have the crew come out to unload the luggage. So all in all, we ended up landing about half an hour late, which wasn't a big deal for us, but there was also people on our flight that were late for a cruise. They were leaving tonight and had to be checked in for the cruise by 5. It's now 4:30, and the cruise left at 6. So hope they make it. We'll see. But we are in Miami. We're going to go pick up our bags now at baggage claim and then head out. We had some plans, but with the delays, we're a little tired, so we'll see what we end up doing tonight and go from there. So, Mom has her walker with her. We brought the walker from Denver, dropped it off, and said, hey, give this to us in Miami. So she's got gate assist, so somebody showed up with a wheelchair to help her get to the terminal. We walked off and left the walker, so I turned around, went back and got the walker, and they brought it to us without a seat, and it had been chewed up by a conveyor belt. But luckily I went down to the Southwest baggage claim area, talked to them down there, and they were able to replace it. So luckily everything worked out. So now we are on our way out and about. So as we're walking around the Miami airport, there's these safe wrap machines. Protect your luggage, $15. You can see there's somebody doing it now. And it's wrapping your luggage to protect it from damage and weather. And it was raining today, so our luggage came in wet, but that is crazy. I've never seen that before. All right, well, this has been an adventure. Most of the elevators haven't been working. Some of the walkways haven't been working. We're now going to the Miami Mover, to the rental car center, which we didn't know we had to do. Nothing on the site said anything about having to take another form of transportation to get to the rental car center. So we're trying to figure out what the Miami Mover is, or MIA Mover. We'll see. So we are at the MIA Mover. It looks like a monorail type system. So I don't know how far we have to go, but we're gonna go. All right, so it says next train in 1 minute. Jackson's kind of hanging out, looking at stuff. Very confusing, but we're making it work. Next train, 1 minute. All right, we are on the Miami Mover.
Las puertas están cerrando. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas.
Rental car agencies to the left, Greyhound, Megabus, Metrorail, Metrobus, and Tri-Rail to the right. So Jen went ahead of us and she said to just take the elevator down to 2. We're already good. We are at the Fort Lauderdale Home 2 Suites by Hilton. So we have already checked in. There is a complimentary breakfast from 7 to 10. But here is all the information. Airport shuttle, cruise ports. It is a little service area. And we're heading to the elevator. So we'll do a full tour a little bit later, but we're heading to the room. We are hungry. We did online check-in and we were able to choose our room already online. So we didn't even have to go to the desk. We know what room we're in. We got the mobile keys. And we'll do a room tour here in a second.
This is our room at the Home 2 Suites Hilton. And as soon as you walk in the door, we've got a small, well, decent sized refrigerator. It's bigger than a dorm one, smaller than one you'd find in a house. And then it's got a sink, dishes, microwave and dishwasher, and just standard sink items with a garbage disposal. We've got a Cuisinart coffee maker. And then coming in here, we have the bathroom. Standard bathroom. It smells very strong of bleach in here, so it's a good thing we know it's clean. And we've got a shower here, no tub. Then coming here, we have a desk area, 2 desk areas over there, and a TV. This is a pull-out queen size bed. And then we have 2 queen beds here. So this room does sleep 6, which is why we chose it. We are here just for the one night before our cruise leaves tomorrow. Lots of shelving, drawer space, wall AC there, and then a closet behind this curtain. So it's a very big room. It looks like there's a small privacy curtain right there.
Good morning from Home 2 Suites by Hilton. We are in Dana, Florida, I figured out. I thought we were in Fort Lauderdale or Port Lauderdale. As Jack's been calling it, Port Lauderdale, like a Labrador. But, hey, funny. Up in the morning, walking around Home 2 Suites. Had a pretty good night's sleep. We selected this hotel because there's 6 of us in our party and it sleeps 6. There's 2 double beds and the pull-out couch. And we'll find out how everyone thought of the room in a little bit as they're still sleeping. But pretty good. Last night, after we checked in with traffic and everything else, just ended up going out and having a quick dinner on the other side of the highway. A bunch of different options over there. Dave and Buster's. There's a Las Vegas Cuban restaurant across the street we thought about. We ended up just settling on TGI Fridays because there's only like one of them left in the Denver metro area. So we went to TGI Fridays. Food was great. Enjoyed the food. Service was but good option. Lots of food options in the general area. So we'll walk around the Home 2 Suites, check out the breakfast. I already had some orange juice. Orange juice was good. And kind of show the amenities of the hotel. We are about 15 minutes from Port Everglades, where we're going out on Royal Caribbean today. There's a trash going by. So about 15 minutes. We do have our rental car. Our Dodge van is right over there. We decided, since we have so much luggage, so many people, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to drop everyone off at the port and return the car to the Fort Lauderdale airport, which was the plan anyway. And then I'll catch Lyft or rideshare service from the rental car return back to the port, which is showing at about $15. I'll cover that a little bit later. But let's walk around. We'll do a little bit more of the Home 2 Suites and probably walk around, do that, cover all the way up to check-in at the port, and then we'll end this travel day, day 1, day 2 video for where to stay before a Royal Caribbean cruise out of Port Everglades. So far this has been a good option. Let's go ahead and take a look at breakfast, see some of the amenities of the Home 2 Suites. I try not to interrupt people eating and having breakfast, but here's like the seating area. So there's tables and chairs right inside the door. The check-in desk is there to the left next to the store. There's like a little business center over here. And business cards for the visitorfund.com. Okay. Phone for the devs and some little pamphlets over there. And here's your inspired table breakfast times. It is Saturday, so 7 to 10 today. Weekdays 6 to 9. Here is the juice stations right now. It's just instant orange juice and water, the cups. plates are down underneath, and then you've got the toaster and all your coffee. Looks like we got some potatoes, some sausage, some eggs, some scramblers, and a bagel sandwich type thing down there. Plates up top. Otis smoking our mini muffins, some toast and bagels. There's the cereal station, a bunch of toppings. And there's oatmeal and a microwave. We've got milk and yogurts. And some fruit. Alright, and then you have the classic waffle setup with 2 irons. And then you've got your cereals. Last up for this area, coffee tea. So you got your hot waters, your teas, and your hot chocolates. And that's it for this area. So good looking breakfast. We'll have a little bit of it in a bit. So the Spin 2 Cycle is what they call their fitness center. There is a washer and dryer area inside. I'm not going in because I technically don't have a key. Since we did do mobile key, it's on Jen's phone. And you can do family sharing of the key for anyone who has a Hilton Rewards number. So since I am not signed up, I don't believe, Jen couldn't transfer me the key. So that's been a little interesting, but there's free weights in there. There's a couple running machines. There's somebody working out, so I don't want to show that, but a couple treadmills. Ice machine. Then we'll head outside to the pool area. So the lounge seating and pool area. And it is currently locked up. We do know that a couple people tried to use it last night. It was closed, and that was right around 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I'm not sure if it's closed for the season, closed currently. It was not open last night when they tried to use it. A nice little seating, smoking area. The hotel does say that it is a smoke-free hotel, but we have definitely smelled smoke on other floors, not the 5th floor where we're at, but on other floors. So just off of the dining area, there is a conference room, small conference room. And that's about it for the amenities. There's a lobby restroom, and I think that's about it. So we'll go ahead and check in with everyone else and get their opinions of the hotel and the breakfast after we eat. You know, my morning walk around without the family. Kind of see where it takes us. It is currently 7:30, and we are scheduled to get on the cruise at noon. Checkout here is at 11. So we've got a little time to play with, a little transportation. So we'll get some breakfast, show you what we chose to eat, do a little highlights, and then start our 8-night Southern Caribbean cruise on Allure of the Sea. But we'll put in here too, CFT tip: never fly in the day of your activity. Yesterday or earlier in this video, we did have those ladies on our plane from Houston, Texas, that had about an hour and a half to get from the Miami airport to their cruise terminal. We couldn't figure out what cruise they were going on. They just said they had to check in by 5, and they were like, the ship was leaving at 6, so I'm not even sure what cruise line they were on for those hours. But never fly in the day of. You know, fly in the day before, pay for a hotel, stay somewhere the day before. You never know what's going to happen with travel. Even traffic yesterday, leaving the Miami airport at 6 p.m. A normal drive, I think, was 20 minutes. It took us about 45, almost an hour with traffic. So just that in general, you know, if you can, I mean, some people can't understand that, but try to come in the day before. Give yourself the time to just get organized, get relaxed, get there. We're on a bunch of Facebook groups, and we're hearing people that was 14-hour drive ended up being 24-hour drive. We're hearing people's plane broke down in Kansas City. and they were delayed. So always those travel issues. Never know what's going to happen. Coming to Florida, it is October, it's hurricane season. Never know what's going to happen with the weather either. So just a CFT tip there, fly in the day before your scheduled activity so you're not stressing and possibly miss that fun activity. All right, well that was quick and crazy, unfortunately. So I didn't realize how close the Home 2 Suites was to the Fort Lauderdale airport since we came in through Miami. So it took me like no time at all, and then there wasn't a place to get gas, and I only needed like a gallon of gas. So I kind of had to drive around and do that. And now I am rental car return, no problem, dropped it off. Now I am trying to find my trying to find the shuttle back to the hotel. So heading over there now.
Sanity. We've lost our sanity, sir. Oh, but just wait. Nope, it's going that way. We must admit, though.
But the port is closed at the minute because either there's too many people out here or they're moving something. They won't let us come on. So we're just kind of waiting at the gate. But we have all of our bags with us and we're going to the cruise port. So I'm going to go ahead and say that that's going to be the end of our pre-cruise section of the trip. The next section will be actually checking for the cruise and getting on for day one of the Lure of the Seas. And we'll stop right there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Now for us, it's back to the rat race. What an awesome travel day going into Houston. It was fun. We haven't done a connecting flight in a really long time. Luckily, it wasn't that far from the gates and we were able to get back and forth. Home 2 Suites was a great place to stay. Really comfortable room, great location for the port. And then taking Blue Star transportation over to the port. Everything worked out great there. They got us all the way out to the ship. There's questions on how close the Ubers and the Lyfts could actually get us to the port. So we were kind of worried about that. So by using Blue Star, we were able to get all the way right out to the ship. Really easy. I just saw luggage wasn't secure, so it kept hitting us. But we had a great start to the trip, and now we are getting on our 8-night Southern Caribbean cruise on Allure of the Sea. Ready to share that with you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Come back and check out day one of our cruise and everything we have left coming up on the trip. But now for us, it's back to the rat race. Have a great day, everybody.